Welcome everyone. Those of you who want to know what's going on with this wood chipper after I had about a day of running it. So here are the results. Yesterday it got jammed on me a few times. I had to open it up and it jammed on a wood that was about a size of, I would say, about 1.5 inches. That's what gets stuck in there. But when I open this guy up, found is the blade's getting pretty dull right now, and I only had no more than 3 hours of work, nothing but dry wood chips and woods in there, and result is very bad. Wasn't able to finish everything, so quite a bit left, and the wood chips are like this. So we get them. These are passing through without even getting touched. So we go this way. So here we go. That's how it's chipping. Here we are. There's a whole bunch more. So, go figure. I know yesterday I said it couldn't go any worse. Then I guess I was wrong. It can get worse. There's more on top. I don't know if you can see. So, to me, this wood chipper is a bust. Does not work. I had to open it at least 4 times. Every time you open it, you have to open the screws. There's no quick release for this. And the belt in here actually got loose. If you get it stuck for even a second and you don't turn it off on time, the belt will jump off the pulley. And every time you open it up, you get chunks like this. And what happens is this small stuff gets filled in here. And if you put a branch with a lot of pines on it, it will not have enough speed to go through the drop, and it will clog it. And you literally have to open it every time, empty it out, and then put it back in and run it, and be very careful that you don't run any branch that carries a lot of small leaves like this. You can't put it in there. If you do, you will be stuck. So I'll literally have to break it into very small pieces and run it. I also have to cut pieces like this, which are no more than, let's see, 2 feet long. Because if I run a whole branch like that, it would clog the dump side of it, and you would have to open it up. It's not a good design. I saw on their website they have a redesigned one where they tilt the drop a little bit more forward, and I think that is because they knew the problem was there. And also they upgraded the drum and the blades. They made the gap between the blade and the cut a bit shorter. Right now you have a pretty decent, actually they got over 2 inches gap, and if you are to if you measure from the edge of the drum to the blade, it's about 3-inch gap. So that's a very large gap. So you can easily run a lot of large branches through and not have to chip them. So I think without chipping them, and when the blade meets the right there. This is over a half an inch distance from the top, pretty wide, from top of here to the bottom there. It's a quarter of an inch. So overall, the drum, I think the new unit, they upgraded the drum and the blade, and they tilted the dump tube funnel, whatever it's called, leaning forward. But unfortunately, I got stuck with this unit, and I have not heard back from these people, Jensen USA. I have sent them numerous emails with pictures explaining them all the problems I'm having. I've not heard back from them. But these are the results. We'll see. I hope this one helps you to make a decision if you want to purchase the unit or not. I won't be buying this. Again, hopefully they will be taking it back without any trouble. I can't do this. Can't keep opening it every time I put a branch in that has a lot of leaves on it. I gotta open the unit up. It's just not. You can't work like that. You won't get much done. And the rust that I noticed is actually getting worse. And you can see how quickly you start to lose paint. It's all bubbling. And it's a matter of, see the bubbles right there? These bubbles will soon start to chip and you won't have any paint inside. And that's using it for only 3-4 hours. Go figure. Good luck. And hopefully you make a better decision than I did.